analyzing the 2026 FIFA World Cup soccer game with Iran versus New Zealand, which ended in a 2-2 draw. We're analyzing it from an economic and mathematical perspective. Looking at the basic stats here, we see that the teams played relatively the same, and the score pretty much represents the play on the field. So not too many problems with that, so we can verify that as legitimate. Let's get into the deeper data now. We're looking at wealth and population. Wealth and population determine the potential of a country for accomplishing anything. Well, they're the main determinants, I should say, of determining what a country can and can't do, the potential, but it doesn't guarantee anything. So if a country has a lot of wealth and population, it doesn't guarantee they can accomplish any particular goal, but it makes it much, much easier. So that also applies to sports teams. So any country that has a low amount of wealth and population is going to have a harder time creating a successful sports team. So we will analyze it from that perspective. New Zealand is obviously much richer. I want to say like somewhere between 15 and 20 times more rich. Now, I keep on asking for wealth per capita, and they're giving me GDP per capita, which is sort of wealth per capita. I mean, it's good enough, but really wealth per capita would be better. And they did actually mention the median net worth per household, but I would rather much have the mean. So nominal GDP per capita is what we'll look at here, 52,000 versus 3,400. So like I say, somewhere between, if these are estimates, somewhere between 15 and 20 times as higher it looks like. New Zealand and Iran. Now, ironically, that's exactly the opposite of how the population is. It's about 15 to 20 times higher if these are estimates. So you could say that, okay, these teams are pretty balanced economically speaking, unless you were to determine that population or wealth, depending on if it was determined that population or wealth is more, if it's a bigger factor. But relatively, okay, we can make an estimate that they're relatively the same economically when all things are considered. So, okay, that's balanced as well. So then we go down to their rosters to verify that they have legitimate rosters, and they actually do according to this. So Iran has 92.3% of their 26-man World Cup squad was born and raised in Iran. I'm not sure if that's exact because this is Google AI, but it's definitely over the threshold. I would say that a representative team should have at least 90% of their squad born and raised in that region, whether it be a city, a region, or a country. If not, what's the point of naming it after a city, region, or country? So I'm willing to go down as low as 75% because I know the low quality of humans. So we will now look at New Zealand. I think I also, or may, where did New Zealand go? Did I even, oh yeah, here they are. Okay, they, according to this, is, still well over the 75%. So, yeah, it looks like this, you could actually make an argument that this is actually a relatively legitimate sports game. So this, I think, would be the third one in the 2026 World Cup so far out of like 12 matches, something like that. I'm not sure the exact number. So yeah, not too many legitimate matches, but this is one of them.